Welcome to Muno X Tech, where I share tips on how to co-create with artificial intelligence. Yesterday, OpenAI released GPT-4, a large multimodal model which now accepts images as inputs. Before we get to that, let's talk about what GPT-3 is good at. ChatGPT is a powerful language model that can help you find information and answers to your questions quickly. However, using ChatGPT effectively requires some knowledge of how it works and how to phrase your queries in the most effective way. Whether you're a student, researcher, or just someone who wants to learn something new, this video will help you use the current available ChatGPT to its fullest potential. By now, you are aware that ChatGPT can generate responses to questions, comments, or prompts in the form of written text. Some can be more philosophical, like the question of what is the meaning of life. Some can be purely for fun, like asking ChatGPT to write a 3-day agenda for a family reunion in Houston, Texas. But what else do you know that ChatGPT can do? In this video, I would highlight 5 other types of output that ChatGPT can give. Number 5 is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is the process of determining the emotional tone or attitude expressed in a piece of text, such as a tweet or a product review. In this video, we will explore how ChatGPT handles sentiment analysis queries. ChatGPT uses deep learning techniques, specifically a type of neural network called a transformer, to analyze text and understand the sentiment expressed within it. This neural network has been trained on vast amounts of text data to recognize patterns in language that are associated with different emotional tones. Our first example would be something I would search in a casual setting, talking with a Nigerian friend. When a user submits a query to ChatGPT that requires sentiment analysis, the system first processes the text to identify keywords and phrases that are relevant to the query. It then applies its neural network to analyze the sentiment expressed in the text. The second one is what I could search for as someone who deals with the stock market. Let us ask what the sentiment towards Apple stocks in March 2022. What about in the past 5 years? It is interesting that ChatGPT can give more detailed responses to longer time periods, even though it is a bit generic. It is quite useful. I am curious to see what happens if ChatGPT has access to real-time stock prices. Overall, ChatGPT's ability to handle sentiment analysis queries is a powerful tool that can be used to provide valuable insights into the emotions and attitudes expressed in text data. The accuracy of the responses is beyond the scope of this video. Number 4 is entertainment. Entertainment queries may include questions related to movies, TV shows, music, video games, and other forms of entertainment. In this blog, we will explore how ChatGPT handles entertainment queries. If a user asks, "What are some good comedy movies to watch?" the system will identify the words "comedy movies" and "a watch" as the key phrases in the query. If a user asks, "What are some popular video games for the PlayStation 5?" ChatGPT can provide a list of popular games based on its understanding of the gaming industry. You can also play some games with ChatGPT. I'm going to play 3 truths and 1 lie. The lie is obviously one that is more solely a human characteristic. It would be quite weird for ChatGPT to own a turtle. However, I am intrigued by how it detects my lie. Is it completely random, or is it learned? I was quite excited about this because I actually love mangoes. Overall, ChatGPT's ability to handle entertainment queries is a valuable tool. Whether you are a casual fan or a dedicated enthusiast, ChatGPT can help you to discover new content and expand your knowledge of the entertainment industry. Number 3 is recommendation. Whether you're looking for the perfect book to read, the best restaurant in town, or the ideal movie to watch, ChatGPT can provide you with personalized recommendations that meet your specific needs and preferences. The process of handling recommendation queries starts with understanding the user's request. Once ChatGPT has identified potential recommendations, it employs sophisticated algorithms to rank and filter the results. These algorithms take into account a range of factors, such as the user's search history, location, and past interactions. For example, if a user asks for a recommendation for a romantic restaurant, ChatGPT will prioritize restaurants with a romantic ambience and menu items that are commonly associated with romantic meals. Let's see if I would like these. Looking good so far. I really like all these options. However, from the recommendations, there is a strong correlation between fine dining and romance. You might need to specify your budget and dining preferences for different results. In addition to providing recommendations, ChatGPT can also engage in a conversation with the user to refine and narrow down their preferences. Here is another example where I asked for apartment recommendations in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I first got apartments across the US which were quite similar except Mayfair, which were condos not similar to my query. I intended on getting similar apartments in Pittsburgh only, so I asked a follow-up question to provide more accurate recommendations. Much better. Overall, ChatGPT's recommendation engine is a powerful tool. Whether you're looking for the perfect product, service, or experience, ChatGPT can help you find it. Number 2 is diagram generation. When a user requests a diagram, ChatGPT analyzes the input and determines the type of diagram required. This could be a flowchart, a Venn diagram, a network diagram, or any other type of diagram. For example, let's ask ChatGPT to draw a table of 3 apartments similar to Edge 1909 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is not what I was expecting. I tried this before and it worked on the exact same query. Well, now you know it is not perfect. The process of generating diagrams involves several steps, including understanding the context and purpose of the diagram, selecting the appropriate symbols and shapes, and arranging them in a logical and visually appealing manner. This is a very challenging task. Some diagram queries cannot be completed, but keep altering your query until you get a suitable response. Once the diagram is generated, ChatGPT presents it to the user in a user-friendly format. The user can then review the diagram and provide feedback or ask for modifications if necessary. For example, let's ask ChatGPT to draw a network diagram for a voice verification system. Remember what I said about keep altering your query until you get a suitable response. Sometimes you only have to enter the same entry again. I know. Quite intelligent. ChatGPT's diagram generation capabilities significantly need to be improved, but it demonstrates the power of AI and NLP to perform complex tasks that were once the exclusive domain of human experts. Last one is code generation. Although not a primary function of ChatGPT, it can generate code snippets based on user input. Let's continue our apartment example. Let me ask ChatGPT to write code to predict housing prices on a sample real estate dataset. It starts by understanding the requirements of the code generation query. This includes the programming language, libraries, frameworks, and other tools required to generate the code. It then analyzes the data provided to generate the code. This may include analyzing existing code, input data, or other relevant information. Using advanced algorithms and machine learning models, it generates the code that meets the requirements of the query. Once the code is generated, I highly suggest that you review it, provide feedback, and make changes as necessary. Here are some examples of what you can ask ChatGPT to code for you. It can generate code for simple programs such as calculators, text processing, and basic algorithms. For web applications, including front-end and back-end development, for machine learning models such as regression, classification, and clustering, and for chatbots that can handle simple to complex conversations with users. You thought GPT-3 was good with chatbots? Greg Brockman, co-founder of OpenAI, gave a demo yesterday using GPT-4 to make a Discord bot in under a few minutes. What I found the most impressive, but also quite scary about GPT-4 is the idea of the user being able to specify a persona for the AI system. Another impressive feature was the ability to copy code errors straight into the chat and let ChatGPT rewrite the updated code. That was quite intelligent. What I am the most excited for are the image input use cases. However, the image feature is currently in preview as OpenAI is working with a partner to develop it. Multimodal image and language AI tools have the potential to revolutionize several industries by combining the power of computer vision and natural language processing. One potential use case is in the field of education to create interactive learning experiences. For example, a tool that can analyze an image of a historical monument and provide a detailed description, making it easier for students to understand the significance of the monument. Companies like Duolingo, Morgan Stanley, Stripe, Khan Academy, and Be My Eyes are already building products with GPT-4. Even the government of Iceland. Overall, the potential applications of multimodal image and language AI tools are vast and diverse, and their adoption could bring about significant improvements in various industries. There is a GPT-4 API waitlist available for developers to build applications and services. I'm interested in learning more about how you use ChatGPT and how effective the result is. Please, leave a comment about some interesting things you have used ChatGPT for or some of your thoughts about GPT-3 and GPT-4. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my latest uploads.